What's up?
What's up, people? Thank you for tuning in. It's 11 p.m. as usual. Welcome to the UR podcast live. Um, so we are on the sixth episode, I believe. Which is
Something
awesome.
around there.
Something around there, yeah. Um, how you feeling, Alan, so far? Like, how do you
Pretty
feel?
alright. It's pretty cool.
I see.
Well, like as in recently or something?
Yeah, you can say it. Recently.
It's meh. Really want to go out, but I can't because the fucking cases are still skyrocketing.
Yeah. Um, Yeah, I mean, people around, in this state, I should say, are already starting to go out more. Which is,
They don't even care.
it's understandable because, was that dining in was allowed in Sarawak, Sabah, and Perlis, I believe, the only three states. Um, but here's the thing: the cases are still pretty high around here, so I'm not too sure about that. But anyway, I do see people that I follow on Instagram and they went out to eat and stuff, which is great. By that I mean
Ugh,
it's great to
good for
see
you.
them socialize, but uh, you know,
Maybe not too much.
yeah, like I understand that you just cannot stay at home for that much. Well, it's understandable, but it, keep it down. All right. No need to flex
Ugh,
on us like that because we really want to go out and do something productive and we can because of COVID. So if just be vaccinated, you know, keep it safe if you want to go out. So there's that. That's our PSA from the UR podcast. But anyway, yeah, just stay safe. Just please get vaccinated. It's not scary. Like my experience wasn't that scary at all. It's just it felt I guess it felt more like it literally just felt like something going into my arm muscle, if anything.
hmm
And yeah, it's not painful. So if you're scared of needles, you should be fine. I mean, if you have fucking tattoos and you're scared of needles, I don't know what to say, man.
Fuck do you mean you're scared of needles when you have tattoos?
Exactly. So if you are one of those type of first person, like what the fuck, you know? I'm more scared of tattoo needles, if anything. So you know, keep
Yeah,
it.
what if they mess up?
Yeah, exactly. Tattoos are
You get like a messed up SpongeBob tattoo. You don't get the coolest tattoo if they mess up.
that's true. I, I okay. I was about to
Giving
ask.
SpongeBob like a lazy eye or something.
Who would get SpongeBob tattoos, and I was thinking about you know what I might do that myself in the future, but probably not.
See, I
Probably
would
not.
get that the Squidward painting
Oh,
as a tattoo.
I would get the handsome Squidward on my thigh or something like that.
Jesus, fuck! Could you imagine going to the beach and showing that tattoo on your thigh, just flexing it?
It's gonna be cool for like 5 seconds until they think I'm a weirdo.
Would it be cool? Maybe,
I
probably.
don't know. Well, gotta try it myself to find out. But yeah, um, we're on the ramble here. We're chilling. Just trying to stay, I guess, mentally up there instead of down because we're down bad mentally. Because we're creatives. So yeah, and studies are not helping much either. This is I'm already expecting that this semester for me will be the worst that I've ever experienced.
Really?
Uh, yeah, just based purely on the fact that I'm not even studying anything media related necessarily. So that's already a bad start. But luckily, one of my units, the lecturer was pretty nice, pretty young, understanding, keeps it entertaining. So that's a good thing, I guess. But the main idea is that I don't know if I need any of this knowledge necessarily. So yeah, I'm just trying to hang in there. I believe you guys are as well. If you're studying, uh, Just hang in there. It'll be over real soon. So yeah, that is that's it. That is our intro. We are going to talk. We're going to do something a little different, I should say. For this podcast and the next podcast will be like a story time. So it's kind of, if you're like one of those people that listens to podcasts or watch videos to sleep, this might be good for you because we're gonna talk a lot because it's story time. Um, I like stories. I don't know. I think you do too. Like stories that are
Hmm.
interesting. Yep. Um, and for next week we're gonna have Alan to be the, what's the word, to be talking about his story. But this week,
Fuck.
come on, it's not gonna be that bad. I believe it's gonna be a little personal. Um, and this week it's my turn. I'm gonna talk about like some of my experiences that I guess went through while I was away. So if you may notice that the podcast was not around like last Thursday, because I'm away. Going back to my relatives to finish up some funeral stuff of my what's the word, late relative. One of my late relative, pretty close to me, passed away due to food poisoning, some sort of food poisoning. Um, it really wasn't fatal necessarily, but she had like diabetes and all that stuff, so that made it worse. So rest in peace. Um, and I never thought that by going back, um, I would kind of notice a lot of things. I don't know. Maybe it's just me not being around people for a while.
For a long time.
I think kind of messes you up socially. It has to.
Yeah.
Like I barely talk at all. Like to my relatives, I was pretty shy anyway. Like before COVID was a thing. I don't really talk to my relatives because
Hmm.
I just don't really. I haven't hang out with them enough to like have something to talk about because my world is really different than their world. Some things that I like to talk about might not be interesting to them. So that thought has always been in my head, regardless.
I see.
But yeah, it this time it's a little it's a lot worse, I guess. The social anxiety kind of thing. It's not too bad because the relatives that I'm hanging out with was relatively close with, so it's
Hmm.
okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. Um, but I do notice that myself. I just don't talk at all sometimes, and because I don't have my computer around me, I just started playing mobile games. I never thought I would do that. First of all, I'm one of those people that said mobile games suck. They're not as good as PC games because I play PC games mainly, but they're not that bad. They're still bad, but not that bad. I guess the conclusion is like we both play PUBG.
Hmm.
We both know what PUBG is like on PC.
Hmm.
It's already bad enough on PC. You can imagine it on mobile. Have you played mobile PUBG?
Yes, yes, I have.
What was it
I
like to you?
did not like it.
What was the thing that you hate about it?
It's very clunky, the controls. It doesn't feel as smooth as when you play with like a mouse and keyboard. Because
Right.
it's like there's so many things you need to do. You need to vault, you need to open the door, you need to pick up stuff, you need to left, right, and you can't strafe as well. You know,
Yeah.
you need to move with that little tiny little, I don't know what that is on your mobile, and then you gotta
Screen analog.
aim around with like your other finger. That's like just and it's all happening in such a tiny screen. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I have the same thing that I hate about it as well. It's just not. I mean, I think it would have been fun if it's not for the controls and shit. But yeah, even the graphics is just miles different. I mean, it's mobile game, so can't expect
You can't
much.
really expect much. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just so much harder to see enemy and all that shit. Like once you play the PC games, it's really hard to play mobile games afterwards because you're just so used to being able to see enemies, being able to have good audio and good controls, which is more important. But yeah, anyway, just started playing mobile games. Call of Duty, most of it. It's not
Mm-hmm.
bad. It's it's easy simply because aim assist is a thing.
They have aim assist on Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No fuck. Okay.
Yeah, aim assist. You have fucking all the assists in the world. Yeah,
All the assists.
all the assists you need. So yeah, playing a lot of mobile games in my free time while I was away. Just chilling, not doing much really. But yeah, the main topic, the reason I want to talk about kids shouldn't be having smartphones is because I have this niece that I've
Mm-hmm.
known for a while. Since she was like what really small. Because her grandma was my aunt, one of the aunts that I'm very close with.
Mm-hmm.
And then she this niece is very what's the word? She knows too much, being her
Knows
age,
too much.
if you know what I mean. Like at her age, she should
Uh
be
huh.
playing, I don't know, toys, iPad games.
How old is she?
This year, I believe, like what, 9 to 10 years old,
Okay, that's pretty young.
and
Yeah.
pretty young, and she already has her own smartphone. That
Well,
should be a bad sign at already. I mean, I guess it's one of those smartphones that the government gives away for like studies in school. I think that's one of
this
those. Yeah.
government gives out smartphone.
Yeah. Apparently they do give smartphones away to kids who are in need of like electronics to stud to
That's the first I've ever
yeah,
heard.
to like attend classes and all that stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's interesting. Um but the problem with that is once the parent n- don't have any like a say on when to use that smartphone outside of class time, that's an issue. They could be doing anything with a smartphone nowadays.
They
So
could be going on TikTok, talking to random strangers that I meet online.
yeah, exactly. That's the scary part, and that's what I meant when I say like she knows too much, being her age. Like she knows all the TikTok trends. Can you believe that? A 9 to 10 years old, she was singing. I don't know what was that song from TikTok that is popping nowadays. I don't quite remember what it was, but as
I
soon as I
don't
heard,
know.
yeah, I don't quite remember. So as soon as I heard she was humming that song, like, so you know TikTok, huh? And soon enough, she was like crouching behind the crowd, not the crowd, the couch.
Uh-huh.
She was scrolling to TikTok nonstop, and it's what 30 minutes of doing the same thing. It it's funny but terrifying. I'll say it. It's funny and terrifying to witness something like that because we are kids before, right? We're kids, but we don't have smartphones. We literally okay. I know it sounds like a boomer speaking right now, but it's true. Like we don't have electronics that much. We just play with toys. We just chill,
That's true.
play with the neighbor kids. That's pretty much it, really. Um, and yeah, it's kind of scary to think that they already have access to a lot of things that a smartphone can do. And
That's true.
one of my cousin explained, because my cousin is kind of taking care of her once in a while,
Uh-huh.
um while we were buying breakfast one day, because it's just both of us, we're waiting for food to arrive and stuff. We were just talking about her, that
Mm-hmm.
niece, and we're just chilling, like, and my cousin was like, man, she knows too much. She's way too little. That smartphone is not good for her. And we just talked like, the fact that she was talking to strangers on Instagram. She has 5 or 6 Instagram accounts. God knows where
What
it's
the
from.
fuck? Okay.
I was surprised as well when I heard it. It's crazy. First of all,
5 or 6 Instagram accounts.
you need emails, right, to make Instagram accounts. I'm
I think
pretty
so.
sure. And she has 5, so she has to make 5 different emails now. Like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
I'm terrified when I heard it. I'm like, dude, really? Like,
The fuck?
did the parent not care at all? It's not that they don't care, because the mother is a single mother, so she
Uh-huh.
was really busy with doing jobs to feed, right?
Okay.
They're not poor, but they're just, it's a single mother. It's hard. So
Yeah.
it's understandable that she wasn't necessarily around to pay full attention, be very strict and all that. It's hard. It's hard being a
Uh-huh.
mother. So I think that's where it stems from, I guess, that she has 5 Instagram accounts. Not only that, she has a TikTok account, and I don't know if she makes TikToks, but it's either on Instagram or TikTok that she was talking to strangers. Because
How do
there's
you know
this.
she was talking to strangers?
Oh, my cousin told me about it. Okay,
Ooh.
the way my cousin found out was I think she just peeked at the phone that she was using, like, secretly. And
Okay.
yeah, so kids, they're stupid. They're obvious when they do some things like that.
Okay.
It's easy to find out. And
That's true.
when my cousin found out, she was like, "I'm gonna tell your mother," because
Talking to strangers online. Holy crap.
this stranger offers like free iPads, something like that. It's a scam,
Oh, wait,
obviously.
what?
It's one of those accounts that was like, "Oh, you can get free iPads, blah blah blah." That, one of those accounts, right?
Okay.
And my cousin was my cousin was telling me all this, like, she just talked to strangers, and like, the way she chats with strangers is
Uh-huh.
terrifyingly adult like.
Okay.
And I was shocked at that as well. Like, dude, this is not good for her. She should not have a smartphone like that.
She's 10.
She's 10, by the way. She's 10. But anyway, I was just pleasantly not surprised, but like, I was kind of entertained. I don't know if that's mean, but I'm just entertained by the whole thing. Like,
Okay.
kind of glad I don't have a kid. I'll just say that. It's hard being a parent in 2021, I guess, with the pandemic and all that shit.
I mean, I kind of understand like why you get your kid a phone, but still, that's a little too young for me.
Yeah, it's way too young. Like, I can't imagine having a kid, and my kid talks to strangers, and I don't know, they just even scrolling through TikTok for a long time. It's just not healthy, I guess. Like, I am pretty aware when I'm on TikTok for too long, and I know
Mhm.
I know when to stop. But kids probably don't, because, like, it's
They
kind of
don't really
like,
have a grasp of time.
yeah, like, we don't when we were kids. We just play with our toys for a long time. We don't even care what time it is. We watch
Mhm.
TVs at late night. So you can imagine, like, what that has on the kids. It's scary, I guess. Yeah, anyway, she wasn't the only kid that I saw was playing with TikToks.
Not the only one. So you have like more nieces that are doing this or something.
Not my niece. Well, I think she is my niece as well. It's another
What the
cousin's.
fuck do you mean?
It's another cousin's daughter. So yes, it's a niece.
So it is a niece. God
It's a,
damn it. Oh
I,
fuck.
I'm very confused. But yeah, it is also a niece. She. I don't think that's her own smartphone. I hope, but
Oh,
she's much more younger. Like, I'm guessing at this point it's probably 5, 6, 7, around the
what the
age.
fuck? Okay.
She can speak, so maybe not. When is the, like, average age of like, babies starting to talk
Like
sentences?
3,
3,
2, pretty
yeah.
early on, I think.
So I'm assuming 5. I don't know. She's very young, and she already knows what TikTok is, and just scrolling. It's not as bad this time because she doesn't make TikToks. I hope. I hope.
Hope.
But she just scroll through like the TikToks nonstop as well.
Uh-huh.
On one particular event that we were at, so it's kind of, I don't know how I feel about this like situation that I'm witnessing. Kids
Uh-huh.
going through TikToks, potentially making them, because I know that there's a bunch of creeps on social media, on the internet in general, that like I don't know what to do. Like, what would you do if like you're in that situation? I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to think because it's out of my control. It's not my kid. I can't
Uh-huh.
I can't say what they should and shouldn't do. That'll be what's the term, like a busybody. I don't want to be that kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I have no idea. Like, would you take away the phone if you're the parent? I would do that. I
I
mean,
guess. But then again, can't really do that.
yeah, I think it's a unique situation because it's like it's COVID and they need that to learn. But then they're not really learning with the phone. I don't know.
I mean, what can you learn? She's like 5 though.
Yeah, what do kindergarten kids learn nowadays? I don't know. Like I can't imagine like what they learn during COVID. Do the parents just teach? I assume, because
I guess.
I don't think it's something complicated like math. I'm assuming it's like ABCs and shit.
Dude,
I
I can't even freaking get my shit together for math when I was in school. Can't imagine doing it online, man.
Right. Yeah, I do feel bad for the kids, man. Like, just couldn't go to school and shit. Fuck COVID, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Uh, it's kind of rough. But yeah. Anyway, so that's one incident. Um, Kids shouldn't have smartphones. Um, I could end the stream right here, but no. It's kind of weird because I know it's the title of the stream, but yeah, that's not really the only thing that I guess want to talk about. I forgot to talk about my, what's the word? What I see in the airport. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. Fuck. I guess I'll just say it now. Like, I don't know, for some reason in
Hmm.
Miri Airport it's always full. I don't understand. Like,
It's always full.
it's always full. Yeah, the departing hall is always full, but when I reach the other airport, it was fucking empty. Nobody was around. It's crazy. So I guess I'm assuming that it's people from, I mean, people that are working offshore or something like that. Like, they have to go somewhere else. I don't know. I I'm terrified when I reach the airport. Like, when I reached the departure hall, I wasn't expecting full house. That is terrifying. People sitting behind me, in front of me, like it's not a good feeling. And the plane was full, by the way.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. Like, yeah, they might have permits like I do, like from the police, but
Hmm.
I'm just curious what are they doing flying, if not for work. I'm just genuinely curious about that.
What was what if not flying?
Like, if it's not for work or like
Uh huh.
emergency, what could be the reason to have a permit to fly elsewhere? So that is interesting to
Do
me.
they look like workers or something? I don't think so.
Mm, some of them are. They do look like people that work like labor ish stuff, like offshore things.
Uh
They
huh.
do. But some, they just look like they're on a holiday, which is not which is not
Bruh.
pleasant to find out. They literally bought, not bought, like they look like a family of three, and
Just chilling, having holiday and shit.
they dress like they're going for holidays. Like, I mean, they're like Chinese, a typical Chinese family going for holidays. Two of the women wearing shorts, very cool t-shirts. The guy was wearing cool stuff. They literally look like they're going for like Singapore's Singapore day trip or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but yeah, most of them do look like they're wearing some kind of uniform, like the what's the suit, like the red suit that people wear with like reflective
Uh-huh.
stuff on the suit. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
called, but yeah, they obviously work something. So so it's kind of crazy. I don't know if that's fear of not flying for a long time, like the fear of potentially contracting COVID. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
but I'm pretty sure you have to be double vax to fly as well or something. I'm not too sure about that,
I guess.
but that was interesting. Like the first time in a long time going to the airport,
Mm-hmm.
nothing much has changed other than like you still have that kind of PTSD kind of feeling of being around people. Yeah, I'm just sweating the whole time while I was in there, and
Sweating.
yeah, like I just don't know how to explain it. I'm not shaking or anything. I'm just like nervous. That's the feeling. And my mom was just chill. I mean, she got Pfizer. She's fine. That
Oh, weren't you double vax when you flew there?
yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I will be fine even if I get COVID. Like I will be, just stay at home while I recover.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad, but I don't know. Just it still scares me. Something about being around a lot of people nowadays. Oops.
I mean, it is COVID, so it's understandable.
Yeah, man. I swear, COVID really fucked up our mental badly.
Very badly.
Like some people will say, "Oh, just make dalgona coffee. You feel better." Well,
Fuck.
hello. I'm
I hope
sorry.
I hope by making dalgona coffee like makes the COVID go away.
Exactly. I wish that will help make COVID go. I would gladly make like 10 mugs of dalgona every single
10,
day.
I'll make fucking 50 a day.
And then what? Caffeine overdose. Man, I haven't tried dalgona coffee by the way. I haven't tried making. I've never tried drinking it. I don't know what it tastes like.
I have.
What was it like? I think you told me about it, but I haven't. I don't remember.
Basically, when COVID first started, I was making it every day, I think.
Uh huh.
Because I couldn't get like normal coffee, and I drink a lot of coffee back then. I mean, I still drink a lot of coffee, and I needed a way to like get my coffee intake and shit. So I had nothing to do. Like when COVID first started, it just felt like you had nothing to do, right?
Yeah.
And I just get up and I don't have like a blender for me to blend it easy, so I just put it in like a bowl and use my fork and just like fucking beat the shit out of it for 3 hours straight.
I heard it's basically just using instant coffee and
Yeah, and sugar.
sugar, beating the
Yeah,
shit out of it.
yeah.
It
I remember
looks
like playing games with like my friends back then, and
uh-huh.
then every morning the first thing I do when I wake up is I beat the coffee, and while we game, I beat the coffee for like the next 3 hours.
That's interesting. It looks nice though. I mean from pictures and videos. I heard it
Yeah,
tastes too sweet or something. I don't know. I mean it's sugar, so
yeah.
obviously.
It is sugar. What do you expect?
But yeah, man, people are so blinded from reality. Like they were like, "Oh, just do something, you'll feel better." Sorry, I don't live in a mansion and don't have like a PS5 to play with every now and then when I'm bored. Like I hate people that are like on social media like, "Oh, you'll be fine, just do something." It's no, it's not fine. I mean, I know that you're trying to be positive here, but it's kind of a virtue signaling. Like you're faking it. I know you're faking
It's
it.
not fine. It's definitely not fine.
It's not fine. If you're talking about showing support to your friends or something, yeah, sure, that is a good thing. But when you're trying to tell people what to do to make yourself like what feel positive during COVID, and it's kind of obvious that it's forced. I don't appreciate that at all. It's kind of kind of
Yeah, I get what you
pointless.
mean.
Yeah, and it's around social media as well, which is why I don't really like going around social media when COVID first hit. Like, when we're all trying to understand what it
Trying to cope
is.
with it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would come to Malaysia when I first heard about it. I don't know about you, but
Well, it's here to stay.
yeah, at first I was like, oh, it should be fine. It's in China, should be fine, right? And
Yeah. And then when it got to Malaysia, there's no stopping it.
yeah, that was exactly what 2 years ago now. I think 2 years
Two
ago.
years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, the end of 2019.
that is crazy. It's been 2 years that with I don't
And we're still stuck here.
yeah, I don't personally think that I've been doing something that I really want to do at all creatively. So I
No.
don't
Heck no.
I don't feel like I achieve something that I really want. I mean, this podcast is something, but it's not something that I initially want to do like on Twitch.
Yeah.
I initially wanted to do something like this like on YouTube or something, like make it really like what professional-ish, and instead
Uh-huh.
we're doing this through a Discord call, which is crazy. It's crazy that we're able to do this regardless.
Yeah, we found ways to do it, but
Yeah,
still it's just not as good as
it's
doing it
scuffed.
like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't even get to do like I had plans to like work and do short film and do my internship and shit. But now no shooting. Like obviously you can't really do shooting at a time like this.
Is it
That
like
just fucking sucks.
so the production house that you've been working with, is there like no projects at all from
It's like very few editing jobs and that's it.
I see.
Yeah, because that's well, you can't really shoot stuff now. So if you can't shoot anything, you can't edit anything. There's nothing for you to edit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that makes sense. So they don't do like what something on the site like YouTube or something like that. It's kind of hard though, like because production
Like,
house does
yeah,
they do different
production house
things.
they don't really do YouTube.
Yeah, it's not like what it's not like Genie Boy where they started off making YouTube, so it's kind of obvious
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they are able to make YouTube videos. Um,
yeah.
they do like advertising, but that's like that's like an easy thing for them to not be able to do because they still have YouTube. That's still like their big income source. But for a lot of production house, it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it just sucks.
it really sucks. And yeah, I feel for all the creatives out there just not being able to do something that they really want. It is rough. Uh, where was I? I was on a tangent. Airport. I think I'm done with the airport. There's nothing much there. Um, I guess I could talk about like going back to because you remember my aunt passed away early this year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thank goodness I managed to visit her grave somewhere. It's really far from the city. It's crazy far. It's almost like the outskirt of the city. And
How far was it? Like the right? How long was it? The right? Sorry.
how do I put this in Miriam term? I guess it's like living in Taman Tungku going to Sonadin. Kind of
So
far.
it's like literally on the other opposite side.
Yeah, yeah. And Cebu is pretty small as
I
a
see.
district. It's really far, and sh- the grave was really nice. It's very like peaceful, which is, I mean, in media they
Probably a
portrayed.
good thing.
It's obviously
Probably
a
a
good
good
thing.
thing.
You don't
Yeah.
want to go to a scary like cemetery or something. No, but she was at this it's one of those cemeteries where it's like what was the word? I keep forgetting this word. It's like where a lot of people were buried there, and there's like a church, there's like a temple, there's like a fucking there's a garden there. It's one of those like private kind of gated uh cemetery.
Hmm.
I don't know what's the word. I will think about it eventually.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. I wasn't aware that it's a thing until I went there. It's kind of crazy. You have different religions in one spot. I don't know how that will work in West Malaysia. I'm just saying a war might start if that happens.
Probably not good.
Probably not good.
Not good at all.
Yeah. I can imagine like politicians just arguing about it for like days, and
Yeah.
and people was like, it's not a big deal, like chill. Literally
No,
just
they'll make it a
cemeteries.
big deal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was really peaceful there, really quiet, except when there's like several worker working on the gravestone. It's kind of loud.
Oh yeah, they
You
have
hear,
to work on
y-
gravestones. People are dying every day.
yeah, they hear that, you know, when you see your mother like praying and shit, like mourning, and they all the drills, all the. it's kind of it's kind of killing the mood a little bit, like.
Just want to pay your final respects. And the fucking
Yeah,
workers like, hey, people are still dying. Well, fuck you. I gotta do my job.
yeah. Like I was a little sad. Like I still at the time I was hard. It was hard to believe that she passed away until I went to see the tombstone, and I
Uh-huh.
was like, okay, fuck, I can't believe it. I'm sad and shit. And then I hear lighters. The workers are smoking and shit. I'm like, God damn it. And then they're talking a little loud. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm not even sad at that point. I'm like,
Just
fuck.
ruining the mood.
I'm like, hello.
Hello, I'm trying to mourn here.
Trying to mourn here, guys. Hey,
Give me some time.
no,
Give me some quiet, maybe. Damn, bro.
like I get it, they're working on another tombstone, but god damn it, chill. But yeah, that is funny to me. And now that I think about it, just one of these things that like you're just not meant to be sad at the end of it. It just kills your mood. It's kind of funny. Yeah, people that are dying every day. It's hard to believe. I mean, it's not hard to believe. COVID is like I don't get it. How is death not scaring people? Sorry for going back to COVID, but how is dying not a thing that people are scared of? I don't get it.
I guess people were scared of it in the beginning, but then at the end, just nobody gives a shit anymore.
That is true. But then like I thought about this every day. Like
Uh huh.
once you got COVID, there's no turning back. Your lungs are fucked forever, and it it doesn't care if you're like an athlete with healthy lungs before this. It still
They're
fucks
still
up your
getting fucked.
yeah, your breathing is fucked forever. Some people I heard they even lose their taste when
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they
they
eat.
lose their taste.
Some even has it for a long time, even after recovering. That's kind of crazy to me. Like literally a virus can do all that crazy shit on you. It's really hard to believe.
It's
Like
even harder to believe that people don't give a shit.
exactly. And
I remember
people,
I was like fucking terrified when there was 300
yeah,
cases. I was like, oh shit, we're getting fucked. We're dead. And now it's like 20,000, and I'm
yeah,
already fucking used to it. I'm like, yeah. I mean, we're still fucked. It doesn't change the fact that we're still fucked. If not
yes,
even worse. I mean, it's
yeah,
definitely worse than before. But like, the fuck can I do? I'm following the SOP. I'm
yeah,
doing my part. I'm playing my part. I'm not going out being a dumbass.
exactly. So yeah, that is something that I just wish people understand. Like yeah, you can go out to eat, it's whatever, but you just gotta keep in mind that a lot of people will die if you are one of those people that spreads the virus. Like I sometimes were tempted to go out a bit, just to chill,
Mhm.
to clear my head. But then I think about it's not worth the risk nowadays.
Yeah, it's not worth the
It's
risk,
not
is it?
worth the risk. Yeah. I'm just glad that online shopping is a thing because I really like shopping in person, like looking through stuff, like window shopping. I like to do that. Just not buying
I
anything.
actually never did online shopping until COVID happened.
Mm. I
I
don't
mean,
do it a lot.
online shopping has always been a thing, but
Mhm.
like I just never really did it.
Yeah.
And then like COVID happened. Well, I can't really go out, so I'm forced to do online shopping. And you know, it's pretty all right. Pretty all right. It's
Yeah.
getting better. It's just getting better.
Yeah. They're getting a lot faster too. Like my stuff arrived way faster than I thought it would. And it's
Yeah,
from like KL to Sarawak. It's kind of crazy nowadays.
it's
They
getting more and more effective. And that's good.
we were talking about like yeah, in the beginning, like
Uh
when
huh.
COVID first happened, it's full lockdown in the country. Full lockdown. You literally can't go anywhere except for like grocery shopping. So I literally went online and bought groceries. It's
Damn. Okay.
it's for myself. I bought like Milo packs because I don't know. I'm just lazy to go out. I mean, you can't even go out with two-person in a car as well at the time. I think you can only have one driving.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
At that point.
Yeah, I bought Milo, potato chips. It's not worth it. Potato chips always come like crumbled and shit. This I don't know. Nobody just has the engineering mind to figure out ways to protect potato chips with like
Herbert, people are busy fucking looking for the cure for COVID, Herbert. Fucking making the vaccines. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna find a way to help fucking deliver potato chips properly, Herbert.
but my fucking chips. It's my favorite.
I mean, yeah, they're important, but come on, Herbert, that's priorities. Jesus
When
Christ.
when people crumble my Mr. Potato honey cheese flavor, I hate them forever. That's not
Fuck you, dude.
nah, I'm just kidding. Like, yeah, that's what I have in my head at that time. Like, why are people not able to come up with some kind of better bubble wrap? I mean, it's very well bubble wrapped when it came, but it's still fucked inside. I just don't understand how physics work there.
What?
Like, is it because the box was shaken up too much, so the bubble wrap doesn't matter at a time? Because there's like space above the chips, right, in the tube.
Uh-huh.
So I'm guessing it's been shaken too much and it crumbles there. Yeah, I don't know. I just would, come on, people are smart nowadays. Someone gotta come up with something. Okay, good bubble wrap. I don't know something. And I got
Something.
Milo. The Milo was surprisingly in good conditions when it came, so that didn't ruin something for me. But it's kind of crazy. I
Yes,
thought,
at least the Milo's safe.
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
okay, my Milo is safe. And
Oh, fuck.
but yeah, like I just bought everything online because of COVID. Because before this, online shopping is just for like something that I really cannot find in shops, literally.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah. So it's kind of crazy how the way we behave as consumers just changed like that as well. Just thinking about it, I can't stop online shopping. I honestly can. It's
It's
just
addictive, isn't it?
it's addictive when you. There's always this thought in my head where like I need this. I genuinely need this. It might be useful.
But you actually don't need it.
Yeah, I
You're
always
just lying to yourself.
yeah. I'm just telling myself, don't buy it, don't buy it. Ah. It's kind of like a drug
But
addict
I
without.
need it though. I
It-
definitely need that anime body pillow that is 6 foot tall.
I don't need this Hasune Miku pillow. Fuck.
I
No.
need it.
Uh,
If I don't have the 6 foot tall Hatsune Miku body pillow, what am I gonna hug? Hug a bolster like some normie? Hell no, man. I need it.
if there is a 6 foot Hatsune Miku pillow, I would put it there. I would buy it and put it there. Not even
I
joking.
would not buy it. I would not buy something like this.
Well, maybe not 6 foot. I would buy it regardless, but probably not 6 foot. It's gonna make me feel insecure about my height. If anything,
that's a good point. It's actually a good point.
it's like no, it's not that people will look at me weirdly after that, but it's just I'm insecure with my height.
I don't give a shit.
I
Yeah,
don't-
sure. I'll freaking bring her out on a date. I don't care how people looks at me. I'm just insecure about my height. I don't care.
uh, and then people behind me be like, man, COVID really changed him. Fuck. God damn. What has he
Damn.
been watching? Shit. Yeah. Have you ever bought anything that you regret so far during COVID?
I have not. I didn't buy a lot of things, but whatever I bought, I've just been using them pretty well.
You actually bought a lot of good shit like PC, monitor.
Well, I mean, that's essential for
It's
me because I
essential. I
need to.
mean, it's a good
Yeah,
buy regardless. Pretty good.
the
Uh,
smartest buy I've had
yeah.
so far is probably this like USB port thing that I have because my PC does not have a lot of USB ports.
Oh,
You know,
that's
it's like limited.
that is weird.
I mean, it has a total of like fucking 8 9 ports. I think.
Oh, that's not enough. Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot already. It's not enough for me because I have a lot of shit.
Right,
And
right, right.
I bought this like extended USB port thing. So like it uses one USB port, but
Mm-hmm.
I can stick 4 more things in here. So yeah,
I
that's
see.
nice.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a fond admiration. Is that the word? On
Mm-hmm.
USB
The
extension
fuck?
hubs. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just a little obsessed with them. Like they look cool if they're cool. I have this USB C one. I really like it. I don't know why I find it interesting. COVID really changed me, I guess. But yeah, USB hubs. I don't know what else I bought online. I actually don't really buy much that I regret anyway.
Yeah, same. I've been using them.
Yeah, because I always try to tell myself I don't need something when I am tempted to buy it, and then I look at the shipping fee. I'm like, oh, never mind. I'm not buying it.
Shipping fee to Sarawak is fucked though.
It's typically it's good when there's like free shipping, but when it don't, it's kind of yeah. It really turns off the mood to buy something, which is good, I guess.
Yeah, helps you control a little bit.
Yeah, I legit thought of buying like a whole like a big a box of miso dap. Can you believe that? I thought about that.
Box of miso up.
Like that big box, and inside there's like several packs of it. People in people working in a grocery store would probably think of that, but I stay at home. I don't know why I thought about it, but I just think, oh, it's probably cheaper to buy a lot of it because I'm gonna eat it anyway. And then I look at the shipping fee. I'm like, never mind. I forgot it's a big box. It's gonna cost a
Probably
little
don't
bit.
need it.
But damn it, my miso dap. Fuck, it's a good noodle, by the way. Ah, damn it. It's a good product. You guys should eat it if you don't like miso dap. Like, what are you doing? What the heck?
Get miso up, man. Changes your life.
Changes your life. I like the soy sauce in that noodle for some reason. They're just that good. And they make that soy sauce in the bottle as well. And there's this one stall like like a food stall near my uni. I
Mm-hmm.
go there occasionally back then, and I always order like char kway teow with, and then I always douse it with that soy sauce because it's like really good. Imagine like a already dark noodle becomes a little
Make it
darker.
darker.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I miss days before COVID, man.
I've
It's
already forgotten what they look like.
I forgot what it feels like, what it smells like. Well, maybe not smell like, but
What
what
have you been smelling, Herbert? What have you been smelling before COVID?
I don't know.
Enlighten me.
Fresh air, I guess. I don't know. That's
If
not really
anything, the
fresh
air's
air.
fresher now.
That is true. It's a lot fresher now.
Yeah,
I,
but you don't get to go out and enjoy it. So that's that. There's that.
there's that, yeah. Ah, man. I just feel it just feels weird. Like I'm going back to the airport thing. Like when I reach, it's just so empty. Everything is closed down. I don't know. There's just something inside you that just wants to feel sad about it. Like I guess emptiness just makes you feel sad anyway. That's just human nature. But it's just
I
really
guess.
depressing when everything is just super empty. Like when people talk to you, they're not like rude. They're just meh. Like they're just boring. That just makes it worse. Like the airport, like securities, they're just really quiet for some reason.
Uh huh.
They're just very moodless. I mean, I can understand. Every day working in an airport, they're just that empty. It's gotta be boring.
There's literally nothing else for
Literally
them to
nothing.
do.
Yeah. I can't imagine what KLIA is like now. It's probably not empty, but uh just
Actually, I
not
have
as
no
busy.
idea. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I have no idea because I haven't been out for like 2 months now. I think
Yeah.
I've just been stuck at home for 2 months. The furthest I go is like freaking Subway, which is also just right outside where I live. It
I
fucking
mean,
sucks, man.
yeah. I wouldn't even count walking to Subway as going out.
I needed to get dinner. I mean, what else can I do? Not
Yeah.
eat?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. Man, I wish Subway is a little closer to me because delivery is a little expensive. It's not expensive, but I just don't want to pay a little much for
Yeah.
sandwiches. It's available, but yeah,
Where we live in Miri, like we live pretty near each other. There's like not a lot of things to get around to eat.
yeah,
You gotta drive some distance.
not a lot of good, well-known stuff. We do, but we do have a lot of stuff, but it's just kind of meh. Like it's nothing that you want most of the time.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So when there's Subway near me, in in the future, hell yeah. I'm eating every day. The BLT,
Okay, maybe not every day, but
well,
yeah.
maybe not every day. It's not good. But yeah, man, so far nothing has changed. Like ever since you returned to KL, nothing has changed here.
I
To
don't
be honest,
expect anything to change anyway.
yeah,
What can change?
what can change exactly? I mean, we are gonna have a sky bar in Merit's Hotel.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, I don't know why, because you can't go there and drink.
Yeah.
What's kind of the
What a
point?
bad time to open a sky bar.
Yeah, the pictures and all looks really nice though. The tables are has RGB, really appeals to the gamers.
RGB.
Yeah, literally.
Let
Well,
me have that RGB cocktail right there.
sponsor.
Gamer Sense plus 200.
Imagine us going to the Sky Bar. The first thing you see is sponsored by Razer. Everything is RGB. Your eyes just hurt looking at everything. Like God.
Can I have that Razer Black Widow Chroma something cocktail?
Yes, sir. Do you have your Razer card? What?
And no, but I have a Riot ID. I play Valorant.
Oh, cool. You must have Razer Gold credits.
Yeah, my main is Jet. I play with a Razer Viper Mini. I fucking flick them little kids, man.
Imagine the security was like, "Show us your ID, sir," and then you take out your
You
mouse,
take out your Riot ID,
your ID, and like,
your
"Oh,
Steam ID and shit. It
this
just
is
shows them.
this is not enough," and then you pull out your Razer mouse. I'm like, "Oh, sorry, sir."
Oh, okay. Sorry,
This way.
sorry, sorry, sorry,
This way,
sorry.
sir.
I didn't know you were a VIP. I'm sorry, sorry. Just go to.
Uh, I remember like, because I use a lot of Razer product. I'm not like addicted to them. It's just a
Just
lot.
like them.
It's a lot cheaper than Logitech. I like Logitech products.
No way. I think Razer's more expensive.
It's a lot.
What?
Logitech stuff is a lot expensive here. I don't know why. Because I would have gotten the keyboard that you had right now. I just couldn't. It's a lot more expensive than the one I got.
How much is yours?
Like what, 300 ish? And
Mine's
the,
200.
the one you have here, I'm not sure if it's out. It's fresh or something, but it's like
No,
500.
I got like a pretty. Oh, I didn't get the 500 one. I
Oh, you
got
got a good deal
the
on it.
no. I got an older model from Logitech. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's still mechanical and I like it.
yeah. Oh yeah, mechanical keyboard for the win. For the win. But yeah,
Yes, sir.
for some reason, Razer stuff is always. I guess it's because it's popular here. I don't know. People like Razer in the state. I don't know, but it's good. I mean, it lasted me for until now, so I don't have any complaints. But yeah, Razer. Every Razer products in the box, there's always like a special card thing from the CEO, and then he was like, "Welcome to the cult." Hello.
Welcome to the Razer Club. We're
What
the
do-
real gamers here.
One card literally said something like, "Oh, you're now an official pro gamer or whatever thing." I'm like, chill out. I just bought your mouse. Relax.
I just want to use your product. I don't give a shit. I'm not a gamer.
If a Razer Skybar is a thing, that's the first thing I'll bring and show to them for a free drink or something. I have a personal card from the CEO.
No, just go there wearing like your Razer something. What was the name of their headset? Bring your
Kraken.
whole fucking keyboard. Bring your Black Widow there.
Yeah.
Just like type on it.
Oh, this way, sir. Sorry.
Sorry,
Wow.
sir. Yeah. The Black Widow lounge is over there. You can go enjoy
The
yourself.
Black Widow lounge.
The Black Widow lounge is over there. You can go. There's a few
What
Black
the
Widow
fuck?
veterans over there as well. You can go enjoy your typing experience with them. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
I
I'm Logitech gang though.
oh
If I go there, I would get my ass beaten. It just whips out my 502, my G502. Like wrong club, bitch. Get the fuck out of
wait,
here.
isn't
Get
your
that bullshit
mouse
out.
isn't your mouse the one with the scroll wheel that just spins fast?
Yeah, infinite scroll.
Man, the mouse is a meme, but in a good way. I like it.
My mouse is a pretty. It is a meme. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people using the same mouse and they're just really having fun with it.
It feels good for like a certain how do you say it fits well because it's like a little tilted and shit.
Yeah,
So it's nice. But the bad thing about this is like when you play games like Valorant and you need to aim and shit, I can flick to the left very smoothly and very accurately. But when I flick to the right, I just like my pinky finger and my fucking I don't know what that finger comes after the pinky finger. It just blocks my flick. I'm like fuck shit.
yeah. You gotta have those pro gamers finger grip. They have really weird finger grips.
You gotta get like a balanced mouse, not a tilted one. Like I
Yeah,
guess.
that's true. I don't notice any difference. I mean, I've been using two balance shaped mouse, so I don't know why I'm saying that.
I can see your Logitech products, the green and black box behind you in your background.
Oh yeah. I just like to put the boxes around just
Why
in
don't you
case.
just smack the logo on your stream? Sponsored by Logitech, hopefully.
Nah, I have more Razer shit.
Logitech, but like Razer.
I wish.
Razer.
I wish.
Sponsored by Razer.
I don't mind being sponsored by any like gaming gear brand. Like for all I care, Fantech can sponsor me. I know they're not.
Anything.
Yeah, anything for money. I'm down. I'm down for money, by the way. If any
No shit, Sherlock.
if no
Everybody's down for money. No fuck.
if there's any cryptocurrency gambling wants to sponsor me, hell yeah, I'm playing gambling in on
Okay,
stream.
probably not that.
Probably not.
Probably not to that point. But
I'm not okay. Yeah, I'm not into shady shit like that.
yeah, we need money, but we're not doing shady shit for money.
Imagine one day I'm just streaming slots, book, and then all you see is the wheel spinning. That's how you know I sold out.
What a sellout.
What a fucking
Fuck
sellout.
this guy.
Yeah. To conclude the stream, I guess it's been an hour ish. I mean, I don't know why I expected the story to be longer. It's really not. It's just kind of interesting to talk about like kids. Yeah. I don't know how long it's been since we talked about kids on TikToks. It's kind of
I would say they should lay off TikTok for a while. It's not really meant for that. It's bad, if anything. It's bad.
People can argue that well, TikTok has parental control. Yeah,
bullshit.
Smartphones have parental control. Why don't the parents turn it on? Well, it's not that easy to say like that.
Well, any website and browser has parental control.
Yeah,
but we still discovered porn, so yeah, fuck you.
True. We gotta understand that kids are smarter nowadays. They know tech more than us know about tech when we were younger. So they're not that dumb with tech nowadays. They understand some things that we might have not back then. So they can easily bypass some kind of parental control. It's not that easy, you know. It's not that easy to uh what's the word, gatekeep these things from kids, because eventually they'll find out about it. Like you, like
The easiest way to gatekeep it is don't give it to them.
yeah, just don't give smartphones to kids. Period.
I'm not even gonna like let my kid have like my phone to play it
Yeah,
around it and shit. Like if we're going shopping and shit, and then my kid is like bored and shit, I wouldn't give him my smartphone and let him play games. I would just tell him to sit there because that's what I did back then. I
that's
just sit
yeah.
there.
I did nothing as well. I just sit at like any benches that I can see
Yeah,
and just
and
chill.
just chill and look around you. I wouldn't give them the smartphone. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I mean, I would give them a phone when they reach like high school or something. When like they
yeah.
need it because they need to go out and shit.
I would personally give my kids smartphones like what when
Yeah,
they're 14, 13 to 14.
yeah, in like middle school. But I wouldn't gatekeep it. Like if I give them the smartphone, I know they're gonna watch porn, they're gonna do some shady shit,
Yeah,
whatever. But just educate them properly, and I think that's enough.
yeah.
You don't necessarily need to gatekeep stuff like this.
I would personally not be surprised if my kids watch porn at that age. Not surprised at all. But
Yeah,
what I will do, I guess, is just tell them that, these things aren't real. Porn is fiction. I will talk about sex at that age with them, or like just to be educational with them, because I feel like, uh, especially us, growing up in like very conservative-ish family, we don't have any, or even in school, we don't have any like sex education and all that shit. We don't even know HIV is a thing.
fuck is sex ed? We never had sex ed in school.
We don't even know what condom looks like. So you can imagine how bad is sex ed for people like us when we were a little younger. So yeah, it's really important actually. I feel like it's one of those more important things to learn in school, and that would probably help with like pregnancy before marriage and all that shit in
We don't
school.
have that education here. I
Yeah,
remember the first time we learned about that was when we were 14 in fucking science chapter
yeah,
4.
and that itself is not really helping,
That's
I
not
guess.
enough.
Yeah,
That's not
because
enough at all.
it's just science. I mean, it's just telling you how
Yeah.
sperm swims to the ovaries, and that's it. They don't tell you enough on how to prevent the shit. So yeah, I what's the word? I support sex ed in school. I will vote for it. Whoever is the prime minister.
Definitely need sex ed in school.
Yeah, it's like we're not even joking that when we talk about it, because it's like it's really important. Like I've heard so many cases of people around like what 15 to 16 already having a kid in their in their
Yeah.
tummy, because they just don't know.
It's the thing is it's getting worse
Yeah.
cuz like before COVID I worked in this like teenager camp thingy,
Mm-hmm.
like we with a bunch of like troubled or problematic teenagers and shit. And well, I was not like a group leader. I was not a teacher or something. I was just like a photographer over there.
Mm-hmm.
So when they talk to me, they don't necessarily feel like a distance, because I'm not like a teacher. Like if it's a teacher, you would feel like there's a distance between you and the teacher, right? But since I'm just a photographer, they just tell me whatever the shit they want, right?
Right.
Yeah, because I'm more friendly as well. I'm more sociable and shit. And then I'm surprised because like they're much younger than us. There's like 14, 15, 16. And they're not even virgins anymore, most of them.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like I met, at least for me, people my age, I know probably a few cases. Like some of them, they do these things, but most of us, I wouldn't, like probably not. I would assume that we don't do these things because like I would think that it's also part of like, well, the internet.
Mm.
If you're
Yeah.
exposed to the internet too much, you just think like, oh yeah, it's very cool. Like that's what the American movies do, right? You sneak into your fucking crush's house in the middle of the night, crawl into the bed, and then you crawl out when the dad finds out or something. The fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also why I feel like sex ed is so much more important because a lot of these cases, it's just like they're not aware. Some of the cases, like they're not even aware that they need some kind of pregnancy control before they even want to have sex. Like they don't even know a condom is a thing that they can probably use just to prevent something like that. They don't even know. Sometimes they don't even know if they're sexually assaulted or, uh, I guess raped. I don't know.
Hmm.
That's this crazy thing that I just wish that we were taught in school. Cause yeah, it can be cringe, you know. You'd be like, the boys would be like, sex, bro. But like, it's still, it's better to teach them. Like, it's still good to teach these things to kids. Well, not kids, but
Yeah,
like teenagers.
it's definitely much needed though.
Very much needed. Yeah, like it could have prevented so many things, and have we would have more uh potential scientists. Yeah, who knows in the future, something like that. Yeah, this is the reality we live in. It is what it is. But I'm still gonna support sex ed and better bubbles for chip packaging. Thank you.
Fuck.
I'm still
You're
not
not letting
over.
that bubble with chip thing go, are you?
No, no. Chips should be shipped really nicely. I feel scam if I get a tube of chips that has some that were
you just
crumbled.
you just open it and it's dust. It's like nothing left. It's just dust.
Open it. Fuck. What the fuck is this shit? When am I gonna store this shit?
They're telling you to snort Pringles.
Uh, man. Well, that's 1 hour of talking, which is very fruitful conversation. I guess it's, well, not a conversation, more like a story time talk
Yeah, it's
ish
pretty sure.
thing. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing next week. With a little story time. Alan will share his experience being far from home. You're Spider
Hmm.
Man.
Hey,
Is that what the sound is? I don't know.
with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, a French Spider Man. Nice.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, oui, oui. But yeah, that will be it for this this podcast. It may not be long, but I feel like it's good. It's good enough.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nobody wants to listen to like a fucking 4 hour podcast. You have more things. You have better things to do. I
You have
assume.
your own life, go
Yeah.
do whatever the fuck you want.
Talk to
Why
your
why sit here
friends.
listen to two guys talk, right? I mean, I actually still do listen to us.
Still do, but
That would be nice, but like,
we make it short for a reason.
yeah, just still stick around, watch us, and listen
Yep.
to us.
Yep. So this is a reminder. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on Google Podcasts, whatever podcast that you will find. We are also on YouTube. That is where you can find contents, exclusive contents, video versions of the podcasts, which is cool if you're more of a visual type of person. We appeal to a lot of type of audience. If that's what gonna help you
Uh-huh.
figure out what kind of content you want to consume from us. So yeah. Yeah, check us out on our social media. The links will be everywhere. You just go to our Instagram. You'll find our Instagrams there, pretty sure. And yeah, that'll be it. Tune in next week, next Thursday, the same time, for another your podcast. So goodbye.
Goodbye,
See
guys.
you next week. Bye.